Telling you, these are the things that make it work. Actually feel like you're dancing with your hula hoop. Everything is gonna just fall into place quickly. You will never have optimal health without plugging this part in. You won't. Yeah. Hello, I hope the mics are working properly and it's not a train wreck. We'll see. I wanted to show you guys my workout space because this has made the biggest difference in a workout routine. I used to hate working out. I hate to admit that, but I want to talk a little bit about what made that change, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But first I want to show you my workout room. It's very simple. And regardless, everybody's different. You know, everybody's different in what they need to make the workout happen. This is just what worked for me. So first of all, a bright space. A space that makes me feel good when I walk into it. And I want to show you my mirrors. I don't know why, but mirrors made the biggest difference because first of all, you know your form's correct or incorrect because you can see yourself in the mirror. And second, it's almost like you're working out with a friend because you're there. So I don't know why, but it's a game changer, but it also livens up the room, opens it up, brightens it up. I also can use my markers to write inspirational things on the mirror, and you'll see Tracy and I are tracking, and so far so good. We are losing inches and weight as we are working out every single day. That's another thing I want to encourage you. If it's hard for you to work out, get a friend. This has been a 100% game changer for me. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Simple. It's simple for me. I don't need a bunch of weights and things like that. It'd be nice if I had a bench, but my room's too small. So I have my body rollers that really make a difference. If you want to make a big difference in your life, shut down inflammation, and really get some excellent mobility, get yourself some rollers, and I have them on my Amazon storefront. If you would like to purchase, I'll put them in the description below. I have my yoga blocks, and there's always a time for yoga blocks, and we have our little weights that we use on our ankles. We started that. And I have various bands to help with some resistance. We have got to use resistance so that we can get stronger, and bands are a great way to do that. I also have these little guys in here, all different kinds to help roll out the body, the muscles. I had a headache and worked out these in the neck area, worked out with these in the neck area. I'll show you the one in particular. This was pretty amazing because my headaches 4 times a year can be hard to get under control. I took this, put it in the areas where the headache was, and then my husband rubbed my feet and my headache went away without having to use Advil. Great things to get into your life. So I'll just show you my weights real quick. So here is my 35-pound. That, I'm gonna be honest, that is the heaviest dumbbell that I will ever have, and I don't use it that often. I only use it for squats because I don't care what you say, Alex Olson, when you increase your weights, when you're doing bicep stuff, all that, whatever, and you get bigger muscles. You get bigger muscles, and mine started getting a little bigger than I like. I like a tennis frame, I'll just be honest. I don't want all this muscle. I just want firm and tone. So that's what I'm going for. So 35-pound, rarely use. I mostly use 15, and then I have 12, 10, 8, 5, 3, and 2. Very happy with that. If I really want to increase, I can use this one because I can change the weights on here, and then I have my speaker. I will turn that on and connect it to my phone. I love to dance, and so I will turn that on and just go at it. Dancing is such a great way to kind of instill creativity, move your body in all kinds of directions, and you just get that music that you love going, and I'm telling you, try it. Get in your room, turn on your favorite music, and see what happens. You will have the best workout of your life. Then this has been a big game changer too. By the way, I do have dumbbell. I do have the barbell, and I use that for some RDLs. But I love, this has been game changer, hooking up the laptop and having the laptop on the floor and the TV up here. So when we're working out, when we're standing up, we got it up here. And when we are not, we can see it from the ground. So I just used the connection, HDMI cord, USB, whatever it is. Is it an HDMI? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I just used that to connect. I don't have to because I can get YouTube straight from here. But I love to be able to look at, I'm telling you, these are the things that make it work. If you don't love where you're going, if you don't love what you're doing, you're not going to keep doing it. And if we want optimal health until we're not here anymore on this earth, then these are the things you've got to figure out for yourself. What is it going to take for me to do it all the time? But we have been doing Heather Robertson. I absolutely love her workouts. Well, I can't say I love any workout, but we love the results and we love the way it's making us feel. We're doing the 4.0 and we are on day 21. I'm so proud of us. I am so proud of us. And then the other thing that I have is I have a 3-pound and a 2-pound hula hoop. And at the end of my workout, sometimes I'll get it out and do the hula hoop. And sometimes I'll just make it my workout because you can do squats with it. You can dance with it. And I've been trying to work on that, like getting into that rhythm so where you can actually feel like you're dancing with your hula hoop. And the reason why the hula hoop is so great is because it's good for your waist and for that mind-body connection, because you're having to move it, keep it up, and do moves with the body. So there's so many different reasons why the hula hoop is really amazing. But if you get one, you want to make sure you go both ways so that you're getting the other direction. And it's kind of like when you exercise your right hand and your left hand and you're using different sides of your brain. So all good reasons for you to have the hula hoop. And like I said, I've got the 3-pound and the 2-pound. Have those on my Amazon storefront if you would like to order. They're not very expensive, so it gives me a little bit more room to stretch out. And honestly, I would like one even bigger, wider, longer. So if you have any recommendations and you have an amazing workout mat, I would love to hear about it. But right now I'm pretty satisfied. The one thing that I do wish is that I had a board to go under it, because sometimes the carpet can kind of get you off balance, but I can look at it as a challenge, right? Because it makes me work a little bit harder at what I'm doing. And when my granddaughter comes over, she loves to watch me. One day she'll be able to do it too. But I purchased this. This was my latest investment in a yoga mat. It's slightly larger, if you'll look. You really do want a good yoga mat. And this one was fine. This was a birthday gift to myself. I've used this forever. It's great because it's thicker, doesn't move. But see how this one is a little bit bigger. I want to real quickly, and in a minute, I'm going to take you downstairs because I am making a smoothie for Tracy and I, and it's a special kind of smoothie because it's got a ton of probiotics. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Look at this. Right now, Tracy is down 5 pounds. She has lost inches across the board, and I haven't weighed myself yet. I don't have a scale, but I will soon report that. But I'm down just a little bit in every area except for one. I can feel it, I can tell, and my body's getting firmer, stronger, and I am ready for this year. We're gonna show you our boot, scoot, and boogie and our couple of other things that we do every time we are done with a workout. We implement these because they are full body and doing amazing things. So we're gonna show you that. Okay, we might be a little distorted because I'm working with my phone, but you'll get the drift of what we're doing. And it's interesting because Renee actually had sent me this woman who does these amazing things. I don't know what this is called. Like this type of workout it has a name. But anyway, she's like, my mom used to do this all the time, like all the way across the carpet. And so back in the day, I guess our moms were doing this, which is kind of funny how we're bringing it back. But what we're doing, this is the boot, scoot, and boogie, is you start at the back of your mat, or you could do it across your carpet. You don't have to have a mat. This is just how we're doing it. Sit up as straight as you can, and you're just rotating your legs, and we go all the way to the end of the mat. Wow, it's just such a great feeling. And then we come back. And I'm trying to tighten up all of my body while I am doing this, so that I can feel it in my waist, in my abs, in my arms, in my legs. It's great for your hip mobility. It's doing so much more than just a workout. And so we do this 4 times, so that was 1, so we're gonna finish. Woo! 2. Sometimes we race, not really.
I have mat problems, but that's okay.
You're shifting. You're shifting. That's okay. I have undie problems. Is that 2 or 3?
That was 3.
3?
Or maybe not.
We'll do a bonus just in case. We usually go a lot faster because I'm not talking and showing.
This has got to be 4.
Not the most attractive move. Okay, we're doing this last one. And we just went through a full workout, guys, so we're already tired. Whew. We did it. We did it. Okay, and then next, what we do for this one, we're taking our arms and we are just going up, and you're just making it as tight as you can with a fist, and then we're coming down and up and down. We do this 4 times every day. That's 2. Actually, I say that's 2. Do it with us. Do this with us every day. 3. Oh, we do 5 of these. I forgot.
I think what you don't see in the video is how tight we have our abs. Well,
okay,
you don't see that with me at least, but
because we are tightening our whole body. So we'll do a bonus. You're doing just so many good things, and I would even encourage you, like, you could use these 3 things as a workout all on its own. Do each move until you can't do it again, like until you're just too tired out, right?
Let's do it here.
And then you work up to adding another round. And so 2 rounds, and then eventually 3 rounds. Excellent workout, great place to start for those that are new to working out and aren't doing it consistently. I promise you, if you continue to do even short workouts over time, you will want to continue doing them. And then your body naturally tells you, I need more. And it will tell you what you need and what will work for you. Just stick with it. So the other thing that we're doing, because the lady that I got this idea off of, says that this is the best way for flat abs. And so I'm just trusting her, and we're doing this every day. It's a little bit, we'll call this a robot. So what you're doing is you're taking the top torso and you're moving it to the side. As you shift that over, you can really feel everything tighten up. And then you're taking your body and you're moving it down. And then you're twisting, you're staying down, but you're twisting to the side, up, and then you're pulling your body up. As you pull it up, you feel this working. And then you move to the front, and then you're doing the other side, and down, and up. Pull your body up, move it to the front, and then we're gonna do it that way. And so now Tracy's gonna do it with me, and we're gonna do it 4 times. So we go over, and down, and up, and face the front, and to the side, and down, and up, And I did something to my back the other day and it still hasn't recovered and this hurts, but I'm doing it anyways.
I think, yeah, you don't feel what you're actually going with what you're doing with your abs.
Right. And we're not gonna show them to you right now.
Well, I don't have a whole lot of abs to show, but I could feel it.
You will, you will. Just wait till we get to the end of this. And because we are cleaning up our diet, everything is gonna just fall into place quickly whenever you are working on movement and the diet. It all comes together quickly. And I think it's really exciting that we're already getting results. And this might be TMI, I'm just gonna tell you. The other day my husband was having a conversation and he goes, honey, your body is rock hard. And I'm like, thank you. That's so sweet that he noticed.
Hey, it says it in our measurements.
That it is working.
So in a week, I've lost just a ½ inch.
Which is fabulous.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
my waist is
a fourth.
Like, yeah.
Which is still huge. And she's down 5 pounds.
In a week, yeah. But 15 overall since mid-November.
So let's just talk a minute and then we'll go downstairs and make the amazing smoothie. Because some people will, all right, let me back up. When clients come to me, the workout part is the one part that they are not willing to plug in. You will never have optimal health without plugging this part in. You won't. And you will never feel your best without plugging this part in. So what needs to happen is you need to get a different mindset. And for me, one of the things that I realized is, first of all, it's a privilege to be able to move my body. And I can, so don't take that for granted. So because I can move my body, I'm going to, and thank you God for that. And I'm gonna let you know how grateful I am for this body that you gave me. And the other thing is this body, first of all, it's temporary, but it's on loan, right? If it wasn't, it wouldn't be temporary. This is on loan, and I wanna care for the temple. So my body is a temple of the Lord's. He has blessed me with it, and I am giving gratitude to him by taking care of what he has gifted me with. And that has really pushed me to want to take care of it daily. But on that note, getting Tracy in this with me has been a game changer. And so here's the difference that has made. I would be doing a Heather Robertson or a Cece or Cheryl Column, whatever her name is, whoever it is. And maybe it's a repeat. Well, I might not repeat, but I don't even think about it when she's here. It's like our minds are just kind of focused and the workouts go so much faster. We haven't skipped a beat. We haven't cheated. We're doing it all. And sometimes it's harder than others, don't get me wrong. And there are times that I have done the modification, but.
Get you a buddy,
Definitely get you a buddy.
My daughter does workouts and she actually has a buddy that she does on the phone. So because they're in 2 different states. So if you have to
do it online, exactly.
Do FaceTime or something.
Yeah, however, to make it work, because it's that important. And the more you do it, the more your body's going to crave it, and then things start to change. So there's this shift that takes place, but it will happen if you're faithful. So even if you just start with 5 minutes, so just do the boot, scoot, and boogie, the little arm thing in the robot, and just see where it takes you. Yeah. So we're going to head downstairs, we're going to make this yummy smoothie, and we'll see you in a second. So this is another source of health and wellness, and I have it hanging here because this is taller, and I want to be able to hang full out. So I'll get on this, and also as I walk down the stairs, I'm conscious because I see it. And I'll put my arms in both directions just to kind of change it. But you can just kind of get your body moving. It's so good for the spine. I'll put it on my Amazon storefront, and you can purchase yours if you'd like. They're very inexpensive, just an easy way. And if your desire is to do a pull-up, good for you. And I actually have the strap. It's a pull-up trainer. You see it's not hooked up. I'm just working on so many things, right? It's just not, there we go. Good enough. Okay, so honestly, this video is how I can help you with maybe a new mindset, help you through the new year, just really setting those goals, locking it in, and how we fuel our body has a lot to do with how we behave, believe it or not. If we have all the nutrients that we need, then we think right, we do right, we want more of that. And so that's what this smoothie is all about. We don't have to start our day with a smoothie, but the reason why I love it is because you can put so much in here and get it over with. So you can have all of your macros, all of your micros for the day, honestly. So as I am putting this together, I don't want you to be overwhelmed because there's a lot of ingredients. Choose one. Okay, but I'm gonna go through each one and tell you why they're so beneficial. So I am starting with my homemade kefir. I will have a video out on this soon. It's already filmed. I just have to edit it. Homemade kefir, full of probiotics. I use raw milk from a local farm with my kefir grains, and Tracy gets to try this today. I'm using a half a cup of the kefir, and even if you're a lactose intolerant, I'm not telling you to go out here and try it, but there's a good chance that you can use it. The lactose is much less, and because of the way it is processed, it breaks that down, and many people who are dairy intolerant can tolerate kefir. So I'm using a half a cup. This is my new batch, so still good, but I had to use my old first. Gonna mix that up just a little bit. Now, the new is a little bit more pungent, but that's okay, because it all depends on how long you let it ferment on the counter. And we're gonna go ahead and pour that in. Now I'm using a cup of coconut milk. I'm not against milk, but right now we are trying to slim down just a touch, and so I'm going to use coconut milk instead of raw milk, but you can do you. I'm doing 1 cup. You know what, actually I'm going to do 3/4 cup because we want a smoothie bowl. I forgot. So we want it nice and thick. Okay, and I get my coconut milk from Trader Joe's. It's my favorite. If you do that, make sure you shake the can. You want to make sure it is movable. If it's thick, it will never be liquidy. So just shake the can before you bring it home. Gosh, there's lots of tips in this video. All right, pour that right in. Sometimes I will use pineapple, sometimes I'll use mango, both. Sometimes I switch to berries. So today I'm doing berries and dragon fruit. Tons of antioxidants, and you can see that bursting with the bright color. Bright colors indicate antioxidants. So these are the things that are shutting down free radicals and that are protecting our body. So, okay, I've got to measure it. Sorry, I forgot. I'm going to do 1 cup of dragon fruit. I'm trying to save some because I have an amazing chia pudding dragon fruit recipe that I'm going to put out there for you soon. Cannot wait for that. So delicious. Anyway, okay, so we'll just pour that right in there. Strawberries. Everybody knows how good strawberries are for you. Just make sure that they are organic, new word, organic. Otherwise, they are called cancer bombs. Sorry, it's very scary. Very scary. I am doing 1 cup of frozen strawberries. All right, so now is where I get into all the crazy ingredients. I'm gonna throw this in here real quick. Get it out of the way.
Free radicals! Free radicals!
That will not go on my video. It's not how I roll. It's calming. Whoops. This is my brother, by the way. Tonight, hey, I've got the Osobuco video coming out soon. We're having Osobuco tonight for my mom's birthday.
It's the best.
So excited. It is the best. Wow, there's a lot going on. Okay, so I am using 1 teaspoon of maca powder, completely optional, but here's the thing. Once you get in all of these ingredients, you're gonna have them for a long time. I never run out of one of them at the same time. So I'm just replacing one at a time. So it's only expensive at first, but if you want, then you can just order one at a time. You don't have to use them all. So I'm using 1 teaspoon of maca. The other thing that I like about maca is it has a little bit of sweetness to it, and so it gives it some really nice flavor, but it's great to help support healthy hormone levels. Women who are my age, we need all the support we can get, right? Going right in there. Maca powder. Now, again, you don't have to order all the things, and you can do spinach, a handful of spinach. But because I have the super greens from Ancient Nutrition, I am using a teaspoon of the Ancient Greens and of the super greens, and you can find this on my Amazon store. That is a great way, if you're enjoying my platform, for you to help support me, is just go and buy your stuff off my Amazon store. You don't pay any more, so it's just a win-win. Pour that right in. Oh, doing it for Tracy too. We're doing 2, and I'm going to do another teaspoon of maca. Another teaspoon of maca. Okay, I've been honest with people before. I'm going to be honest with you now. The Ancient Nutrition bone broth protein. I love the properties that we have in here because that bone broth is doing great things for your digestive system and muscle, right? But I don't love the flavor, so I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon. I'm just going to do 1 scoop, and then we get some benefits, but you're not noticing that kind of off flavor. You know what? I don't even know what it is in here that kind of does that. Anyway, not my favorite flavor, not a hill to die on, but it's still worth purchasing. And yes, that is on my, I hate to say that, but it's not terrible, right? Just cover it up with the other stuff. And soon I'm going to have my own recipe that it's going to be super easy for you to do, your own protein powder. Because I already have protein powder, I want to use what I have. But in the future, I won't be purchasing protein powder anymore. I'm going to be making my own. And it's so easy, and you're going to save tons of money in the future. And in my opinion, it's even better. So the other thing is psyllium husk. And I have the craziest comments, because don't you think, as a nutrition and wellness coach, that I would do my research? So someone said psyllium husk toxic because of the heavy metal toxicity. Well, if you want, Dr. Mercola, he has in print the information about their toxic level. They're very mindful about what's going on in the soil, and they check that out for you. So it's a great brand. I'll have this on my storefront. I am doing 2 teaspoons. Here's the thing. I actually love the flavor this adds. It's a nutty flavor, but this is an amazing way to add more fiber, and it's really scrubbing down the colon, the sides of the colon. So we need clean sweep to stay healthy. And last but definitely not least, this is my favorite new addition to my pantry, and I use this in so many different ways. You can put it in your coffee if you want. I'm not a sweet coffee girl, so I don't put it in my coffee because it is a little bit sweet. This is the mushroom breakthrough. I love the chai. I love all the flavors. I've tried the salted caramel. I've tried the chocolate and the chai, but the chai is my favorite. This has mushrooms in it and collagen, doing great things for your bones, your skin, your nails, your hair, and anti-aging. It's also supporting brain health. And so I put it in my smoothie, sprinkle it on my oatmeal, however I can get it in, I do. And so because we have 2 people, I am going to do 2 scoops. 2 scoops is technically a serving, but there's so much going in here, usually I only do 1. Avocado. Now we could do banana. Banana's great, but avocado is giving us that amazing healthy fat. Healthy fats support healthy metabolism, healthy hormones, and healthy brain function. And I can tell you, I have watched a few things, and there's a lot of people out there that need help with brain function. I'm just saying. Get a spoon to scoop that out. And by the way, we just got finished working out, so obviously you can tell. It's in the morning. Kimberly looks better around 11 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. And I am going to do the whole thing because there's 2 of us. It has taken me forever to do this video, so we're about to pass out from starvation. And I always scrape it, and don't you lose any of that amazingness. Eat it. Eat it. My dad used to get the avocados from California. They're bigger. No, the ones from Florida are bigger. He'd take out the seed and he'd make a little salad in there and then cover it with Catalina. It was so good. I don't know why I shared that tip, but it's a bonus. I think we're good to go. We'll see. If it's not thick enough, I'm going to add something else frozen. Got all my products in there, my amazing products, doing amazing things for the body. I'm very hungry, Camucho, very hungry. Does anybody remember Menudo? I know, right, Tracy's too young for that.
I mean, I know Ricky Martin.
Menudo, okay.
The original band.
I'm very hungry, Camucho, very. I just remember that song. It comes to my mind all the time. I don't know why, it's weird. It's weird. All right, I'm gonna get some goodies in here. We've got cacao and toasted coconut flakes. Do you like coconut? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're going to drizzle some almond butter. I need this to last a long time because I've got lots to do. So this has been one of my favorites because it's, I'm a crunchy girl. Oh my gosh. Show him. That hat is a no, just saying.
It was a little cold outside.
The blues, go blues.
4 hats outside. None of them are beanies. This was the closest thing, and it was cold.
I'll get you one.
I got plenty of hats.
I'll get you. I'll make sure.
I got 1,000 hats.
I'll make sure you got a beanie outside. This one I got from Trader Joe's, toasted, and it's just toasted coconut. That's it. So we're gonna put that up in there, and we're gonna do some cacao nibs. Once you combine the cacao nibs with something a little sweet, you don't even notice that they're unsweetened, and that crunch, I'm a little bit addicted to it. Lots of antioxidants doing amazing things for our body. And then we're gonna drizzle the almond butter, and Trader Joe's has my favorite almond butter. I've tried almond butter from everywhere, and this is raw, and it's creamy, and it's delicious. And if you really care, you can take it out. Take it all out, put it in a bowl, blend it up with a blender, and you will get to use every bit of it because it creams it all together and it never goes back to the watery, how this oil is separated, which you can just stir it in. It's always more solid down here, but if you take it all out, mix it together, and I've done that many times, it will never do this again. It stays. You don't have to refrigerate it. And let's get a spoon. I'm crazy about almond butter. I love all the butters. The almond butter, this peanut butter. I'm a nut girl. I'm a nut girl. She's a little nutty. All right, let's get that drizzled. Adding good flavor, adding healthy fats. Whoops, I'm getting a little messy. It's okay. I'll just stick that spoon in there. I'll clean that up later. I was trying to think if there was one more thing I wanted to add. I felt like there was one more thing. I'm gonna give Tracy this one, and this, you can't read it, but it says, the calories on this spoon don't count. Isn't that cute? A friend of mine gave that to me. All right, so I'm gonna give Tracy the prettier one. Guests get the prettier one, and if I remember what it was that I wanted to add, I'll let you know. All right, take a bite and see what you think.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a cheers. Our first cheers of the new year.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's cold. I'll say that. Here's to a new year, and the reason why most New Year's resolutions fail is because there's no why behind it. Think about it. I'm gonna go to, my New Year's resolution is to go to the gym and work out. Why? You know, so put your why behind your goals and dig deep. My why is well beyond me. You know, my mission, my goals have a lot more to do with other people than me, and you know, the value that I can bring to other people's lives and things like that. So just whatever your why is, write it on paper, put it somewhere, get your goals on paper and dig deep. And then that way your New Year's resolution it'll stick, and you'll still be doing the same things at the end of the year, and growth will happen. It's super exciting. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And if you would please give a little love and support by simply subscribing, sharing my content with those that you know need to hear it or might be interested. That's a great way that you can help me. And also, I'll put in the description below my 7-day reboot, which is a great thing to do at the beginning of the year. You crave what you eat. And so when you start eating the good foods, you start craving them. But there has to be a shift that happens, and this book will help you to start craving the right things. It's only $9.95, great way for you to support me. Put it in the description below. So thanks so much for being here, and here's to a great new year.